Harper. Let's go live on the Instagram. Are we live? Do we have microphone? We have a mic. We're now live. Welcome to Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live, where we are playing jaw harp and jaw harp style musical instruments around the world. I've been digging on this harp as of late. The new trick of these antler are really flexible. Talk to him like, oh, I gotta get some more of these coming. These are killer harps. One of his more flexible reeds too. I really like the look of it. And also wearing it. And for those of you who've seen today's post where I was walking around with 3 harps on there, that is a ridiculous idea. Don't do that. I regretted taking 3 harps with me. Or I regretted wearing 3 harps. Indigenous Queen 101 says hello. Hello. Wudumbu says, hey, Sweden call. Oh, hello over in Sweden. What time is it in Sweden? Oh, a hair just got in there. $3 a.m. in Sweden. Oh yeah, you're burning the midnight oil. I don't know if I probably won't make it to 3 a.m. tonight. I'll probably make it to 1:30 or 2. Last night I made it to a little after 1. I'm like, oh, I gotta keep playing the harp, but I just got too tired. Yeah. It's 6:07 in the Pacific Northwest. Oh yeah, you guys are or y'all are 2 hours ahead of us, I believe, in the Pacific Northwest. Wudumbu says, gotta eat them veggies, son. I do eat a lot of vegetables. Throughout the week, I eat on average 2 to 3 apples a day. On the weekend, I'll eat 1 apple a day. Then I'll eat carrots and cucumbers. I've really been digging on the Japanese cucumbers from the farmer's market. Then I'll also eat grapes, tomatoes. And we're going to have tomatoes coming ripe here probably in 3 weeks, maybe. So I do try to get my vegetables in. Oh, and I've been really loving cantaloupe. In this summer heat, we had one day that went above 100. I think it'd be probably, 41 or 42 degrees Celsius it got out this week. So that hot day, man, some cantaloupe for lunch at work. It's Marrow's 1010 says, moving to Hawaii in a couple months. That'll be a time difference. Oh, yeah. Hawaii's, that's got to be, are they ahead or they're behind us? I think they'd be behind us. But at some point, if you're going around the globe with the time zones, ahead and behind is just relative to where you are on the globe. So anyways, what harps has everybody been into? What have you been up to? Willem Banks says it's raining hard here in the UK at 2 a.m. Oh, good. I'm glad you're getting some rain. It's Moreau says they're behind me like 3 hours, I think. Love your work. Oh, yeah, dude, it's been such an enjoyable weekend making jaw harp content and doing jaw harp stuff. I've been getting some good quality playing every day. So I'm glad people are enjoying it because I'm enjoying making it. I think that's what, if anybody wants to make content or jaw harp content in general or whatever, the best advice I'd give to you is make content you yourself enjoy, like something you can sit through and watch and you enjoy and get something from. If you do that, you'll be successful. Indigenous Queen says, I don't remember asking this, but is making a jaw harp hard? If so, how long does it take to make one? I encourage everybody who's interested in the harp, if they have enough of a grasp on tools and can do so safely, to pursue making jaw harps. Making your first jaw harp, it does require some work. My first jaw harp actually is hanging on the wall there. Let's grab it. It hasn't been played or oiled in many a year. And I failed many times making jaw harp. And jaw harp is something, making one, it's just a pursuit of excellence. And I would say making them out of bamboo probably isn't any easier and doesn't require any less expertise than making them out of metal. But yes, let's see. I'm in my pajamas. Let's see what that sounds like. The first jaw harp, and I'll play one of my current generation jaw harps. everything on this. This was my first one I actually produced. I kind of cried a little bit when I made it. It was like, the emotions got to me. I was like, oh, I've been trying to make a jaw harp. I spent weeks planning it, buying tools and stuff, and then weeks pursuing and getting bends right. And this is where I came up with it. Stereotypically on my first harps, bigger, wider reed than what needs to be, and larger, more exaggerated bends, although this one is kind of cool. And the sound, I believe, is fuzzy. I should have left this original. It wasn't this good sounding when I first built it, but about 6 months after that, I took it, like, ooh, I think I can make it a little bit better, and I tweaked it around a little bit, but very fuzzy. It's transferring a lot of vibration into my head. And that's my first jaw harp. Let's see what my current build for a jaw harp is like. Much, much more refined. I don't have oversized or overworked anything on this. It's not a big head rattler. I really put a lot of work into this design, and I went from a 3-bend pattern back to a 2-bend pattern, back to a 3. The triangular is 3. I call it that because I have a bend here, a bend here, a bend here, and bend here. Actually, that's 4 bends. So that'd be a 4-bend pattern. So I guess, yeah, the other ones would be 3-bend. Have I been calling it incorrectly this whole time? Perry Keener says 9:10 in Pennsylvania. Great, perfect sunny weather here today for Father's Day. For our Happy Father's Day. Oh yeah, happy Dadder Day on Sunday. Yeah, we'll listen to that. This one is not what I would call pleasant to play, but I will always cherish it because it's the first harp I made. Is it not damaged teeth? Says Woodumbu. The Snoopy jaw harps can damage teeth. Also, stiffer reeded jaw harps could damage your teeth, but a good jaw harp should be well balanced. Like, this isn't going to transfer. This one's fairly loud, and it's not going to transfer much vibration, and it throws easy. Perry Keener says, got interrupted from a high lung to listen, but I'm happy to be here. Oh, cool, dude. Dude, sometimes during my jaw harp builds, I'll listen to that band High Lung. I'll also listen to the Russian band Nitland, which is like shamanic drumming and throat singing, all sorts of cool stuff. There's one other band, I can't think of it off the top of my head. If Mark Scholl's here, he could probably comment what it is. Just some guy says, love me some High Lung. And I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but is it High Lung? Are they from Germany? Is that where that band's from? Have you thoughts about buying a jaw harp through Elena Utai? If you know who she is. Oh yeah, Elena Utai has fantastic skill, and also very good jaw harp player, singer, performer, drums. Like if you listen to her shamanic drumming, sit in the dark, listen to it. Fantastic work. But no, I've never bought a jaw harp through her. I do have some jaw harps from the maker that she used to prefer, Mandarov. But no, I've never bought one through her. I have not. No, I really am a fan of her work. Let's see. Let's play this other one. All the Ovcharenko played really stable. I just shot the unboxing. I'm going to try to get the unboxing up next Friday. You'll also see, as I was going through the archives, I scrolled for a while, for as long as I could on the YouTube studio, and released some videos. You're going to see some videos that have been just sitting for years that I just forgotten to release. So you'll see some videos from years back. One was the waterfall video this morning. Umet Ozcan has some great tunes, says it's Morose 1010. Oh, cool. I hope is that on YouTube? Umet Ozcan. I'll try to remember that. Oh, sweet. The new Ovcharenkos are inbound to the Harpery. Yeah, I did the unboxing on them. I'm going to package them up and send them to Porky Miller this week. I think web pages will have to be made for some of them, because some of them, like this one, like the Antler, I don't think there were any web pages for them, but yeah, we should have the unboxing up hopefully next Friday. Where am I doing that? It's like but I'm starting it like if I was going yeah. As much stuttering as I can put in there. It's kind of difficult to demonstrate that without the harp, because the harp has back pressure. It has something I can kind of bounce against. It's Morose 1010. He's on YouTube and Spotify. He does techno, chanting, shamanic mix very well. Oh, cool. Nice. Just kind of, if I was to, that maybe singing it or whistling it to get the mouth shape might be more accurate. Oh, that's an Ovcharenko. That's an Ovcharenko isotope. I don't think he's going to make any more of this style, I don't think. But plenty of good Ovcharenko. There's still some Ovcharenko Yggdrasil, which are just the most artistically designed, like very pretty harps on the harper.com. Heiling is from Denmark, Norway, and Germany. Oh, cool. Like if I was saying lo let lo let lo let lo let lo 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 let lo let lo let lo let lo lo. No, I get lost on that harp. I want to go transition to the next harp. I want to play another harp I made. This was not a harp by me. This is by Alexander Ovcharenko. A place you might check out is go to theharper.com. Check it out. Even if you don't buy one, if you're a beginner, read the beginner page. There's lots of write-ups on what to look for in a beginner harp and what a beginner harp even is. I'm going to play, where it is. Here's my high-pitched one. I'm still going to be developing and working more on high-pitched harps in the future. The harp I'm working on right now should be around D2, C2 sharp. I've been building. I think I posted a couple pictures of it. I posted many pictures on the new jaw harp Johnson. Ethan Thompson says, I've been trying to get better at jaw harping. Oh, cool. The first thing you need is just don't have a Snoopy harp. Don't have one of these. And play it, start playing in front of a mirror, and start creating simple rhythms, simple melodies, something you can repeat over and over again. Dig that you tell us how to make the sounds you were doing. Yeah, I think I kind of got doing that from watching Aaron Salagi videos, because I used to go into long explanations for my tutorials, and then when shorts took off, shorts and reels and whatever took off, the short format content, I started like, okay, I need a quick way without all the explanation, because if you're in another language, it's probably not fun to listen to somebody in English explain something. So I noticed that Aaron Salagi, he would like demonstrate it, like the breathing and do some vocalizations behind it and then play it on the harp. I'm like, oh, that translates to any language you are in. I like that. So that's where I got the inspiration to start doing it like that. And I would be sure to also check out Aaron Salagi. It's spelled SZL Salagi. And I can't spell that right now. SZILGY. I think is Zalagi. Check out his content. He has really good tutorials. He's his breath work on harps is just top notch. Can you play along with music? Yeah, you can. If you're going to be playing along with music, look up and see what key the song you're playing is in and get a harp that's in that key. Because if not, the harp kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. Yeah, just some guy spelled Salagi. Yes, SZILAGYI. Salagi. Gorkaram Morchang Maker says, Namaste, sir. Oh, is that Vera? Hey, Vera, how's it going? Namaste. Welcome to the Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live. And I spoke with Custom or the UPS. They're supposed to be forwarding the information to Customs. I hope the harp and hope the rocks make it through. I love that you're able to join. We're going to play this harp I made, and then we're going to play, I've been digging on a couple of your father's harps. Got the Brass Moon. The Brass Moon is really super scratchy, but I was really working with the scratching as well. And Vera is actually, the son of Gorkharam, is actually coming out with his new line of harps, and they look pretty sharp. They're not what I'm used to seeing coming out of India. Instead of being forged, they look like they were laser cut, highly polished things. So very cool. And I've been playing a lot with the metronome, with the metronome, but I left it in the Harpery where I was making videos this morning. You bring that back in there. I've been putting it on 72 beats a minute and just letting it play and playing along with it to try to get better at staying within a followable length of time. Hey, Harper, why don't you ship to India? We could probably ship it to India, but India, if you're shipping from the U.S., it's difficult to get things through to customs. If you're in India, you have two excellent options for getting harp. You got the Ministry of Harps at the ministryofharps.com. Hussein Lahiri runs it. Get a Mohan from him. Killer harps for the money, or you could go on World Harps, Mouth Harps of the World, Neptune Chapotin's website. Great stuff there. If you live in India, you should be able to get Indian Morchung so super easy, and even Russian harps and harps from other countries as well. Just bought an aggressive doorknob 48. I like that. I like that name. It says I bought a jar harp and I'm going to learn tomorrow. Oh, cool. Best of luck. And just make sure it's not the Snoopy harp, or you will be disappointed in trying to learn how to play Snoopy harps, because Snoopy harps really don't play. But so USPS with tracking does a good job through sending items to India through the US. We've had a devil of a time getting the package I sent via UPS. I spent $109 shipping to ship it to Viraram. I made him a harp and then gave him some cool rocks I had found, petrified wood. And we've had a devil of a time getting a hold of someone to actually get it through customs. It was marked as being discarded, and I was heartbroken. I'm like, no, they're going to throw the harp away. But I think they're communicating with the warehouse where it's being stored. So hopefully it will make it through Indian customs. Mecca Malo says, dude, I was just randomly looking up jaw harps after a friend of mine showed me the Who music video and saw that you were live. So trying to, oh, hello, welcome Mecca Malo. Yeah, the Who. Can you comment below what song it is that the Who uses a jaw harp in? Because I really like that video. I've seen it, but ever since I've tried to look it up several times, I'm like, I don't know what video it was. Sorry, what's that website? Oh, theharpery.com. That's me and Porky Miller's website. But if you're in India, Ministry of Harps, you can find them at Ministry of Harps on Instagram. Also worldharps.com. I think Mouth Harps of the World, ran by Neptune Chapotin. The video is called Wolf Totem. Can I get a shout out? Says Soy Elru. Sure. Shout out. There's a shout out. What's your favorite jaw harp? I don't have one. My likes and jaw harps range from week to week. Jaw harp is like food to me. So like there's so many different flavors out there. So many different feelings. Some harps, even harps in the same key, they can have my Drnovoi Drimba and my Drnovoi Monarp play and sound differently than my Babayev Monarp does, and it plays and sounds differently than, other harps in G. Like, each harp has its own soul. Hoon Hertur also use jaw harps, Tuvan folk group. Oh, cool. How many harps are you on? 283, 287. 5 somewhere. I don't know, somewhere in there. Somewhere in between 100 and 300. Probably not exceeding 300, probably not less than 100. Definitely not less than 100. So it's been a long time since I played the Monapa. Correct. I have been playing it in my free time. Let's see if I can find either a Babayev, Dernovoy, or the Iverson. Oh, the Iverson. I've got some Iverson to unbox too. The last Iverson Monarp I unboxed were just ridiculously awesome. Let me go grab an Iverson Monarp. I'm going to grab my Moonmore chum. We'll grab an Iverson Monarp. Wherever it may be. Iverson Monarp, where are you hiding? Do not hide from me. People are like, this guy's a weirdo, and you'd be correct. Where are you at, Monhapa? I have 3 or 4. Okay. We are just. Okay. Oh, okay. Hit the mother load right there. Bam, bam. I found everything but Iverson, which Iverson might be stuffed down in my couch. That is not out of the ordinary for me to. If you look, I'm not super fancy. If you look, I'm just a guy on a couch, and then I have jaw harps next to me and all around me. So sometimes jaw harps will get right in between the couch cushion. I'll look, I'm like, oh no, this amazing harp's been sitting with pressure on the reed. But I've never, knock on wood, I've never had one get hurt. I referenced Dernovoy. We're going to play Dernovoy from out of Ukraine. Anything Dernova makes is really good. This is Dernovoy's G2 Monarp. Monarp hunting. Yeah, that's true. Monapa. I know I don't say it exactly correctly. Indigenous Queen 01 says, do you have any jaw harp that doesn't place on your teeth but on the lips? Oh, yes, many. We're kind of running out of time, but we'll squeeze that question here. Here's the Monapa, and I'm going to play a G2, and probably another harp in G2. And we'll play right side by side. Very famous maker. Dernovoy is very famous. Also, and well known for doing high quality melodic work. Also, Babayev out of Russia. He's very, very well known for Monarp and very good fet and finish. And his case work, his jaw harp cases, Babayev is incredible. Let's hear another harp in D2 or G2. See, it has a different soul to it. We have. And somebody said, I'm curious about how one would write a composition. That's a good question. You get a gold sticker. Boom. Gold sticker for the day. Good question. The That would be a really good question for my jaw harp teacher, Mark Grouden. And he's Mark Grouden at gmail.com. He puts on jaw harp group. He also does private jaw harp tutoring, and he writes melodic compositions. He just got back from going to Kyrgyzstan to play with a couple famous jaw harp players, and they did composition, and they're going to have an album coming out. But yes, I'm not that good at reading music because these are scales of equal intonation. But yeah, there are ways in which compositions are written. And if Medelson Music comes on here, the great Sean Jones, he's written compositions. I believe his song that he wrote was called something Abe's Mountain or something. If he shows up, sometimes he comes in on the lives. If he does one time, ask him because he is very knowledgeable in the music. How long have you been playing the mouth harp? Says the aggressive doorknob. 2016, early 2016. We'll play one more harp here, and then we'll play a lip-hearted harp, and we'll wrap it up. This is a Master Gokharam. This is Moon Morchang. And this is draw start heavy. Great mouth harping in Man of Constant Sorrow by How Free. Oh, is there a jaw harp in Man of Constant Sorrow? That song from Oh Brother Where Art Thou? If that is awesome. Juge says, just like you write guitar notes. Oh, cool. I don't know how to write guitar notes. I've never tried writing with a guitar. I normally write with a pen or a pencil when I'm writing, but a guitar, that's cool. I'm sarcastic. Anyways. And my replies probably don't make any sense to the people who are viewing on other platforms who are seeing me answering these questions, but not knowing what the question is. Is it like getting half of one conversation? Yes, just some guy says, all right, got to put my girls to bed. Happy Dad Day tomorrow, fellow dads. Oh, yeah, happy Dadder Day on Sunday, dude. Look, did I just subscribe, man? Gotta run. So glad I ran into your YouTube channel. Love from Wisconsin. Oh, love you too, Micah Malo. You have a wonderful day. Indigenous Queen says, have you ever talked to your jaw harp, but not literally talking? I've done some vocalization. It's a very, very strange thing. I can do it right now if it doesn't make you uncomfortable. But yeah, I do all sorts of meditational singing, breathing, jaw harping, noise making, rattles, all that. All that's good stuff to work with. But however, I don't really do videos much of that. But yeah, let's see if we can vocalize with it. And it seems like with jaw harps, there's a certain way you can kind of sync up with them, but I'm not very good at doing it. There's a famous jaw harp player from Kyrgyzstan who's very, very good at doing so. Like playing jaw harp among nature by Creek or River. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. If you're in Kansas though, careful, it's tick season, so take precautions. But yeah, nature is a wonderful place to play jaw harp. Jeremy Tyler says, first time catching a live. Hope by placing an order. Oh, cool. How's the weather out in Utah? We had a 101 degree, 101, 102 this week. Good day. Okay, so for some vocalization. And Frankie says, do you have a jar made of bamboo? That answers our last question too, because I know Indigenous Queen did ask to see if we could play. a jaw harp that's lip playable. Here is the kabing. Comment below if you know what region or geography. I think this is from. I should know. I should know this. I should definitely know it. I think the kubing might be from Indonesia or Java. I think Java is Java in Indonesia. What makes this sound? Is there a reed that would love a? Oh yeah, there's on all jaw harps. There's a vibrating tongue, or it's called a reed, but it's not actually a reed. And there's an embouchure area where there's a tightness in the gaps, so it makes sound. And then we change our mouth shape. Like if I was to say owie, yowie, 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 yowie without breathing. Now if I was going owie, howie, 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 breathing but not vocalizing. Samwise says, ends up like sounding a bit like a ring modulator when singing through it. I don't know what a ring modulator is, but I like hearing about ring modulation. And in Indonesia, we have the kerinding, which is string tapped and does have a vibrating tongue. And this will be our last harp. Anyways, I love y'all. Thank you. We had a gaggle of people stop by the YouTube. Thank you so much to everyone who stopped by and checked it out. I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Make sure to keep your harps clean, keep them dry, and keep them oiled. Most of all, be good to each other. I love y'all. And Drewby Drew says, hope he's going to be on for a bit. This is so relaxing. Oh, but I will be on tomorrow on TikTok at Jaw the Harp and at The Harpery on YouTube. We'll be live at 8 p.m. Central U.S. time. And then here on these platforms on YouTube at Bebcorp Harpery, we're live at 8 p.m. Central-ish. Sometimes I'm a minute or two late, but 8 p.m. Central U.S. time on Saturdays. And also on Instagram, 8 p.m. Central U.S. time on Saturdays. I love y'all. Harp out. Oh, I'm glad it helped, Eric Youngle. Adios. I'll see you next Saturday for Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live. Adios. So to be Auf Wiedersehen in